Taking images from Aperture and placing them into the photo suite is extremely easy. There are two different ways to access the suite. The first is by going up to your Photos menu and scrolling down to Edit with Plugin. From here, you'll see all of the individual plugins like Perfect Black and White, Perfect Portrait, Perfect Effects, as well as the entire suite as a whole, so you can edit with multiple modules. You can also control-click or right-click on your image, and you'll see the Edit with Plugin menu is here as well. They're the exact same menus, just in different locations. To edit an image in an individual plugin, you can select it from this menu. Let's say I want to take this image into Perfect Effects. Once I've chosen it, it will automatically place me in Effects, and from here, I can add a specific filter to my image. I'll go over to the left-hand side, add a basic sunshine filter, and now I want to go back to Aperture. All I need to do is click on the Apply button on the bottom right-hand corner of my screen. It'll add that filter and place me back in Aperture. When I take a look at my browser, you'll see that I have my original image right next to my new edited Perfect Effects image. To access the photo suite as a whole and use multiple modules, you'll go to your Edit with Plugin menu and select the entire Perfect Photo Suite 8. When I launch the suite this way, it'll take my image straight into Perfect Layers. From here, on the top right-hand corner, I can click any of the modules I'm interested in editing my image in, or I can go to the bottom right-hand corner and click on the arrow next to my Save button. From here, I can also choose a module. I'll take my image into Perfect Effects. Once inside Perfect Effects, I can quickly add a filter to my image, and what's wonderful is I can also edit this image in another module. Let's take my image into Perfect Resize. I can go up to the top right-hand corner and click on Resize in my module selector, or I can scroll down and click on the arrow next to my Apply button. From here, I can select a module I'd like to edit my image in after it applies the edit I made here in Perfect Effects. When I'm done in any of the modules and I click Apply, it will place me back into Perfect Layers. From here, I can save my image. When I click Save, it'll go through and create my new edited file. I can close this image and go back into Aperture. I'll have my new edited photo directly next to my original file. When you're exporting your images from Aperture into the photo suite, it's important to know your export settings. To do this, you'll go up to your Aperture menu and select Preferences. Up at the top of your Preferences dialog, there's an Export tab. From here, you can select your external editor file format. I have PSD selected, but you can choose TIFFs, PSDs, and the ability to adjust whether you'd like to use 8-bit or 16-bit files. You can adjust your external editor color space. You have tons of different options from this drop-down menu, including some of the basics like Adobe RGB 1998 and sRGB. And you can adjust what you'd like your DPI to be. When you change these settings, anytime that you go to the Perfect Photo Suite, it will duplicate your original file and create a copy using the options that you've chosen from your Export tab.